What's up, everybody? It's the Alex Leak and Friends NFL podcast, back for another week. I'm your host, Alex Leak, and this is the 2019 Week 9 Chicago Bears at the Philadelphia Eagles episode. The 3-4 Bears at the 4-4 Eagles. A big game for both teams. Both teams really looking at must-wins to stay alive in their division and keep their playoff hopes alive. We're getting to that time of the year, about the midway point, where every win is important. So, big game here. The Bears on a 3-game slide coming in, trying to turn things around, trying to get the most out of their offense, which they haven't been able to do at all this year. And let's get into it. The Eagles jump out to a 3-0 lead and then a 6-0 lead on two kicker Jake Elliott field goals. Bears once again get out to a slow start, especially offensively. Then Carson Wentz would throw a 25-yard touchdown pass to tight end Zach Ertz. The extra point attempt by kicker Jake Elliott is no good, and the Eagles lead 12-0. The problem I have with this play is you see right away you saw Bears corner Kyle Fuller throwing his hands up in the air looking for a flag. No flag was thrown. I was like, well, show me a replay, because that is a thing we can do nowadays. We can challenge pass interference. I don't know if Matt Nagy knows that or not, but if he watched the playoffs last year, he would know that now, because of that, you can challenge pass interferences. So I don't think he knows that, because on replay you could see Zach Ertz clearly push off of Bears corner Kyle Fuller, push him in the face mask. But neither the refs nor head coach Matt Nagy saw it, and there is no review. Usually there's always a review on scoring plays, but apparently not on this one. And I don't know how Matt Nagy or someone in the booth didn't let him know that, hey, this might be worth a challenge to take 6 points off the board. But what name comes to mind on that? That's very Trestman-esque, and I've been starting to say that over the last couple weeks. When the head coach looks too overwhelmed by play calling that he misses action or key coaching decisions on the field. If Matt Nagy is supposed to be this quarterback offensive guru, then this is very Trestman-esque, because this offense is a joke. This offense is non-existent. Been one of the worst offenses in football all year long, and I think it's getting to the point. I've never been a fan of the head coach also being a play caller as well. I think the head coach should focus on situations and coaching decisions and all that on the field. Let the coordinators do the play calling. Why not get offensive coordinator Mark Helfrich, a very capable play caller? Let him call some plays, maybe switch up, maybe turn the offense around a little bit, and Nagy can just pay attention to the game. Then maybe Nagy can see pass interference when it happens, or maybe then Nagy won't. Maybe then I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm not happy with. It's hard to be very optimistic as a Bears fan right now. But we clearly need to make adjustments as we fall to 3-5 in this game. 12-0 Eagles lead at halftime. I believe, let's look at the stat. 9 total yards for the Bears. Let's see. Bears 9 total yards in the first half. Fewest in an opening half in the last 40 years. That's how bad your offense is, Matt Nagy. 40 years. That shit hasn't been done. And this isn't an Eagles juggernaut defense I'm talking about either. Eagles running back Jordan Howard rushes for a 13-yard touchdown, and the Eagles extend their lead to 19-0 early third quarter. The Bears would finally get a big play on a Mitch Trubisky pass to Taylor Gabriel, and rookie running back David Montgomery would rush in for a 1-yard touchdown to cut the lead to 19-7. Montgomery would get another touchdown, 1 yard, to cut it to 19-14, but that's as close as it would get. A Jake Elliott 38-yard field goal makes it an 8-point lead, 22-14 late in the fourth. And after, the defense just couldn't make a stop there as the clock kept ticking away. The defense couldn't make a stop, gave up points, and the Bears get the ball. Bears set to get the kick return with very few seconds left on the clock. Well, they don't even get that as tight end Adam Shaheen attempts to pick up the kickoff, doesn't do it, fumbles it around, and the Eagles recover it. Bears lose to the Eagles at the Link 22-14 in a pretty dismal game to watch, and it just compounds a pretty dismal season for the Bears so far. Looking at the Eagles stats, Carson Wentz throws 26 of 39 for 239 yards, 1 touchdown and no turnovers. Wentz has a touchdown pass or more in 12 straight games, which is the longest active streak in the NFL. Running back Jordan Howard, 19 rushes for 82 yards and a touchdown. Tight end Zach Ertz, 9 catches for 103 yards and a touchdown. And it's tight end Zach Ertz's first 100-yard receiving game of the season. Eagles kicker Jake Elliott, 3 for 3 on field goals, 1 of 2 on extra points. And for those guys who say running backs don't matter, the Eagles improved to 4-1 when they rushed 30 or more times in a game. Winning teams run the ball more, losing teams pass the ball more. Lazy argument. Don't fall for that. Teams that run the ball and are more balanced on offense win more games. That's just how it is. If you're unbalanced, if all you do is throw the ball, you're not going to win football games. I don't care who your quarterback is. So get out of here with that crap. It's a lazy take. Teams that can run the ball are more successful. That's the way it's been ever since the beginning of time in football. I know it's a passing league, but the teams that go furthest in the playoffs are balanced offenses that can run the ball when they need to, can take time off the clock, and wear defenses down. I digress. I don't need to go down that rabbit hole. Philly has not had a 100-yard rusher since 2017. That's 37 straight games. The last guy to do it. Eagle fans, can you guess? Last running back to go for 100 yards. I'll give it to you. LeGarrette Blount. 37 games since LeGarrette Blount went for 100 yards. Eagles haven't had a 100-yard rusher in a long time, which is pretty surprising to me, seeing as they had Jay Ajayi and these guys, but I wasn't a Ajayi fan that year. Bear stats. Mitch Trubisky combines for 140 yards. Nothing to write home about there. Rookie running back David Montgomery combines for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns. Where was the commitment to the run this week? Montgomery went for like 130 plus last week, not this week. Need to get him more involved. Kicker Eddie Pinheiro goes 2 for 2 on extra points. And 4 straight losses for the Bears for the first time since 2017, which really wasn't that long ago. We need to turn this shit around soon because as a Bears fan, I'm tired of watching these performances. The Eagles place wide receiver Deshaun Jackson on injured reserve with an abdomen issue and sign wide receiver Jordan Matthews. This is like his 3rd stop back in Philly. Next up for the Bears, the 3-5 Bears will host the 3-4-1 Lions on Sunday at 1 o'clock in Soldier Field. Big game. A chance to end our 4-game losing streak, get our shit together, and get a big division win. Do I have confidence that the Bears will do it? Hell no. But do I, as a Bears fan, I don't care what the record is. I don't care how. I don't care if you're 0-15. If you're playing the Detroit Lions, I want to kick their ass. It's a hated division rival, and we better show up to that game. If we don't, the Fire Matt Nagy crowd is going to grow a lot. I can tell you that right now, because we don't like losing division games to the Lions or to the Packers or the Vikings. It doesn't matter who we're playing. You got to win those games. Tired of hearing their fans talk shit. Tired of losing games that we're supposed to. The Lions are under 500. They're not a great team. They're injured in the running game. They're allowing lots of passing yards. This is the time to take advantage of a Lions team that's just frankly not that good. But Bears aren't really that damn good either. So Eagles going to their bye week above 500 at 5-4, and we'll have an extra week to prepare for Week 11, hosting the 8-1 New England Patriots. Big game there. So can't wait for Week 10. Bears-Lions ought to be a big game. I'll be watching that one. Hopefully we can turn it around, end this losing streak. Big win for the Eagles as they get back above 500. A bye week to get a little healthy and fix whatever issues are going on there and get ready for the stretch run this season. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave a comment. And appreciate the support, guys. Have a great week, and peace out.